Let me not try to get fucking copyrighted. Everything coming together. Waiting for the next rain. But we got clear skies with a little bit of clouds behind. That's okay. We even got sun. We got sun, blue skies, and clouds. Everything coming together, baby. It's one big convergence. One big convergence, right? One big convergence. I've been teaching y'all about the chakras. I've been teaching y'all about all that. Teaching y'all about health, especially when that shit wasn't even popular. I was talking about everything that's now popular. I made it popular. I didn't do it alone, of course. I did it with my angels, with Mother Universe, Mother Earth, the animals, the trees, the wind, the water, the air, the fire. I used it all just so I can get my message out. Regardless of how that message got out, the message got out, word got around, people started talking to themselves different, started treating themselves better, and then look at how the world changed. Just because I decided to change myself every single day, but keeping the same pure heart, pure mind, pure soul, pure intentions. It's only one way. You either light or you dark. You can't be both, and you can't be stepping on that line because you get cut into. I hope this mic, I hope this mic working. I just be putting it on. I don't be like checking it or nothing like that. I just turn it on. Convergence, baby. Convergence, baby. Reclaiming, recalling, recalibrating, taking all my energy back, especially from all these hoes and all these fuck niggas. Everything coming together. Hit that like button. How often do you see cloudy skies, clear skies, and sunshine? Not often at all. Not often at all. I'm okay with the hate. I'm still gonna be doing me. I'm still gonna be changing the world, and I'm still gonna be influencing y'all. But I need you to hate. I need you to copy me. If you don't copy me, the world don't change. Take fucking notes. And I was thinking, right? I'm like, oh, we missed YouTube. We should have been recording this and that. Nigga, I didn't miss nothing. I did my shit at the right time. I just shouldn't have been telling it to people that had no aspirations, had no dreams, had no goals, didn't want nothing for themselves, didn't want nothing for their life. So I came on the internet. I said, fuck that shit. I've been stopped asking niggas questions about shit that I didn't know. They didn't have the answers, right? So I went to Google and got the answers. After I went to Google and got the answers, man, I kept Google open. I don't ask people for answers because people come to me for the answers. And I go within for my answers. When I get my answers, I don't try to push that shit on nobody else. But I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna give y'all the truth. I'm gonna give y'all raw. I'm gonna give y'all intel, and I'm gonna give y'all that shit for free. It's like we conversating, we building, we growing, we doing what we gotta do to get to the next level, right? And I'm building myself, and I'm building my community. I'm building my empire, my way. I ain't doing it nobody's way. I'm not on here looking at other people doing their lectures. I'm not looking at nobody's podcast and saying, oh, I could say that, or oh, I could take that idea. You go on this fucking shit, everybody got the same title. They talking about the same shit one after the other, and they all sound like me. So what the fuck I'm looking at they shit for? I can never view them as my equal. So fuck I want to look at they shit for. Huh? I've been putting in this work. Ain't nobody fucking told me, oh, yo, do this, yo, do. Matter of fact, Nisha Bharti, she's the only person that told me I should do my shit. And you know, it was like God sent me an angel. My mother sent me a fucking angel. Somebody to talk into my ear and tell me, yo, do that shit without holding back and without feeling like you owe somebody some type of not explanation, but you owe somebody slowing down so they can keep up, slowing down so they can catch up. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all never be able to keep up with me. I take a break and I come back on this shit tenfold. I take a break and I come back out to the world with more information, changing this shit, telling y'all more shit. Been saying that this the fucking new ancient, right? The new motherfucking renaissance. I've been saying that shit for over a year. Tagging, hashtags. I've utilized hashtags. I've utilized tagging. I've utilized collaborating. I've utilized the internet. And I've been telling y'all how to utilize the internet. But motherfuckers want to utilize me because they're not fucking creative. That's why they're not creative. So when you're not creative, you're going to spend that time that you have on the internet looking at everybody that is creative, taking ideas, taking titles, taking little points, writing down little notes, right? I'm a poet. I'm a part of the Dead Poet Society. When I die, my poetry is gonna still be here on the world. It's gonna still be Google. It's gonna still be in Chat GPT. And yes, I have been working with Chat GPT. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not stupid to fucking say I'm not gonna move with the times. I've been telling y'all for years, move with the fucking times. Y'all still talking about yesterday, and I'm trying to get y'all prepared for tomorrow. And they think that shit. They think it's funny as fuck. Like they trying to give new niggas my credit after I say shit. After I tell you something and I post my shit and I put something out there, I post it on every platform. I don't skip a platform, okay? And I've been doing this. I've been on every single platform, right? People be like, oh, you got this, you got that. Man, I got everything. I got everything. I'm not I'm not creating artificial intelligence. I'm advanced intelligence. But I'm going to use the artificial intelligence for what I can get out of it, pertaining to the information that's already prevalent, relevant, and proven in society. I don't go to try to find new information. I don't go to try to find new this or new that. All that stuff comes from within. The only thing I try to find new is the new people that's doing their shit, living their dreams, chasing their nightmares, talking that talk, walking that walk, not just trying to get some fucking coin out of this shit, because you ain't never going to be able to get enough. I've been telling y'all that. Enough is everything, but you can have everything and that still ain't enough. And that's exactly what these motherfuckers are showing on here. And I don't even watch that shit for entertainment no more, because them motherfuckers is just straight stealing ideas, just straight conning motherfuckers, and it's just straight bullshit. And I ain't even mad though. I know I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get exactly where I need to be. I'm not where I was yesterday. This might be somebody's dream. But I ain't nowhere near my fucking dream. I ain't nowhere near where the fuck I want to be. This might be where I might be where somebody wants to be. All right. That's probably why it's easy for motherfuckers to take ideas and start their podcast, do this, do that, start making money, start their Patreon, start their fucking their music career, start all that shit. Because I'm giving you motherfucking life. I give you life for niggas was forgetting you even exist. Especially when society said fuck you niggas. I came on here with saying fuck society for you niggas. And I don't ask nobody for shit. I took that shit down. I don't want nothing. I'm gonna get my coin from the Most High. Millionaires, they get their donations. They take those donations and they pay taxes with it. They get their real funding from the federal government. The federal government get their money from you because they tax you. Them CEOs, they don't raise money. They get a motherfucking donation from the federal government because of how they can control your ass with the products that they sell your ass that you don't fucking need. I was thinking about checking my language, but I don't have to check my language because I know exactly what I'm saying is pure and intentional and intellectual. And I'm gonna repeat myself. It's a convergence. I could talk circles around you. I could talk spirals around you, dance circles around you, rap circles around you, and you're still gonna be influenced and entertained by me because this shit is raw and it's consistency. I'm not looking to try to be like somebody else because they're looking at me. And the thing is, right? I was actually like, it was like my shyness. So I'm like shy towards my success. I'm shy towards my intelligence. I'm shy towards the fact that people look at me and I see people look at me and I know why they look at me, but they don't admit why they look at me. But I already got the answer. I don't need to ask Sway. I already got the answers because it came during prayer, right? It came during meditation. It came during those times and those nights that I was in silence. It came during the times where the shit that I'm doing now, motherfuckers was laughing at, but now niggas is doing the same shit that I'm doing now. Looking like me, walking like me, talking like me, acting like me, dancing like me, moving like me. And I intended to do this shit. This is exactly what the fuck I intended to do. I told y'all I was gonna change the fucking world, and I did that shit. I taught you how to talk nice to yourself. I taught you how to sweet treat yourself, motherfucker. That's why you're talking sweet to yourself when you're able to influence others. If you don't copy me, the world don't change. So I gotta influence you, and I gotta be me, and I gotta do this shit. So talk your shit in the fucking comments, nigga. Broke. And I'm not even talking about money. You don't even know who the fuck you are. You listening to other motherfuckers tell you who you are. Talk that shit in the fucking comments. Because you know why? The world is still gonna fucking turn. Time is still gonna motherfucking be persistently moving the fuck on. And each moment is fleeting. So I don't worry about nobody talking shit. As a matter of fact, I want niggas to talk shit. The fuck? Bring me motherfucking fans, nigga. The haters is the ones that bring fans. Yeah. Talk that shit in the fucking comments, nigga. While you watching me talking shit in the fucking comments. I stunt for the Most High. I don't stunt for niggas and I don't stunt for bitches. Do you do that shit? Go fucking look good and get all that motherfucking shit for fucking bitches and niggas. I don't rap for niggas and I don't rap for bitches. I'm here for the addicts, nigga. I'm here for the ones that's addicted to this shit, this slavery mentality, so I can free your mind and change your fucking world and change your life by showing you how I did it and keep showing you how I do it and keep doing it how I do it and never fucking stopping. They gonna have to kill me, grandmama. I'm not their slave, and I'm not gonna slow down for nobody to fucking keep up. I'm running this marathon in a sprint, nigga. I've been one, and I'm lapping you niggas. Every time I take a nap and I get the fuck up, I'm better than half of you niggas. And the other half of you niggas is copying me, nigga. The fuck? So either way, I'm balancing the light and the dark. You come here, watch the shit, you don't like, you don't comment, you don't show no love, but you will take the fucking inspiration and you will take notes and you will go on your fucking shit and you will talk your shit. Why? Because I told you to do that shit years. Look at the date, nigga. I've been here since fucking YouTube started getting popular. Before YouTube was getting popular, nigga, before Facebook was even popular amongst niggas, I was fucking talking about shit. Quoting myself. And then posting the fucking quotes. And now look, niggas is quoting they self. Somebody got to do it in order for you to copy. That's why Jay-Z my favorite rapper. It's just the way that niggas talk. Sagittarius, the best fucking sign, smartest fucking sign, the only sign that's in the Bible. So talk your shit in the fucking comments. I'm telling you, you sting me, I'm gonna fuck you up. I love bees. I tell him the beekeeper. I tell him my dad's like, it's crazy, all right? Maybe my dad watching my videos, because how many times I posted hashtag beekeeper, right? How many times I posted hashtag don't fuck with the hive? How many times I spoke about not fucking with the hive, right? And lately, since I embrace myself and embrace my influence and embrace the love that I have cultivated with, to instead of trying to give all that love to everybody else, and I just been giving that love to myself, nature has been fucking with me, right? Like cats coming out of nowhere, bees out, like I'm talking about bees all over the place. And it's like I got stung twice, right? But it was my fault. I was right under the fucking nest and I didn't know. So since when I got stung, it's like I don't like learning my lesson, twice. If anything happened once, it only takes one time for me to learn my lesson. I don't need to be warned this, that, and the third. I'm gonna not fuck with you. You cross me one time, I'm never fucking with you, ever, ever. And I used to be so impatient. Like I remember even talking about when I was living in VA. Like I would hit one plug up that was out of town. If this one that was in town, wasn't good or wasn't around or anything like that, because everybody got life and that shit going on. So I remember saying like had to hit up like 2-3 different plugs, and you have to, especially when you're impatient and life is life, and you just you know you need to help boost your brain to produce that natural endorphins and that natural chemical that helps you calm down and helps you deal with stress and all that other stuff, right? But now I'm so patient to where I'm not rushing nothing. I'm taking my time with everything. I don't have to front, but I do stunt. And I stunt for the Most High because honestly, if it wasn't for my mother's sacrifice and the Most High saving me, I wouldn't be here. So I'm grateful, even if this is my last year here. I'm gonna be grateful, and I'm gonna continue to spread that. I'm gonna continue to spread that light. I'm gonna continue to fight that dark. I'm gonna continue to alchemize the energy that comes through and for the children, Yeah, so my spirit and my soul is like a shield for the fucking children, especially the children of light. Not y'all karmic ass kids that's gonna end up like y'all, because y'all don't know how to fucking be kind to yourself. Y'all don't know how to be kind to children, but y'all want to be forgiven by God. You think God is gonna forgive you if you don't ask your child for forgiveness? No. And the crazy part about it too, like I'm giving all these people credit, shouting out all these people, right? And that's what they wanted. Like they wanted me to be shouting them out, talking about them, giving them credit for doing that shit, right? Giving them their little props, right? Clapping my hands for them, right? But it's the same. It's like I'm the fucking honey, so you can't honey pop me. You can't bullshit or bullshit. My father taught me how to lie, and I didn't like it. Yeah, keep talking y'all shit in the fucking comments. Let Instagram deal with y'all motherfuckers. Keep talking y'all shit in the fucking comments. Motherfucker, y'all copying me. Somebody had to be the one to do this shit. I told you I'll do this shit. I'll do this shit alone. I'll influence the world alone. And in doing that, I influence other people to fucking do their shit. I influence people to chase their dreams. I never told anybody to be like me. I don't want nobody being like me. For a long time, I didn't even want to be me. Now I want nothing but to be me. And that's why it's comfortable. It's easy for me now to realize how my sister's spouse, when she was like, you know, as soon as she see me wear something, she come out wearing the same colors, wearing the same shit. She see me doing something, she doing the same thing. She see me get a hairstyle, same fucking hairstyle. And like being so close and so around negative energy, I wasn't able to embrace my own energy, right? So for the past year, I've been forced to be embracing my energy. I've been protected by the Most High. I've been protected by my angels. Motherfuckers been talking shit and they life been fucking up. Motherfuckers been sending me evil eye and my shit been getting better and they shit been fucking up. Motherfuckers been thinking that they can copy off of me and get over and get ahead or whatever, but they only just get to one spot and they never fucking continue to grow because that shit is the only, it's only one truth to that. It's only one truth to that. That's why I can't be nobody else but me. That's why I've been so good at what I've been doing and doing it well for so long because I've only been doing me. I've only been bettering myself. I haven't been trying to better what somebody else did. I'm not on here. I didn't fucking take an idea from somebody and come on here and say, hey, this is what I'm going to talk about today. I fucking put the live on and I started dancing and I just started letting my head channel. I still give props to Dane Calloway. I still give props to Rashad Jamal. I still give props to Kala Amun-Ra. Them is the only three people that I give props to. Other than that, before I found them, I was watching spirit signs since I was fucking in high school. Watching spirit signs. Y'all don't even know what the fuck spirit signs is. These niggas is talking about the shit that I was talking about when I was going live on Instagram 6 accounts ago. And them niggas is probably the same niggas that reported my shit to get my shit taken down because they wanted to fucking talk about the shit that I was talking about. So if they talking about what I'm talking about, obviously my account can't be up and running so I could see the shit and say something about the shit, right? Because if you doing something that somebody else is doing, you don't want that person to know that you're doing it. So you're gonna try to get them not to see what you're doing because you're doing exactly what they're doing. But that's the stuff that's the stuff that's stopping right now because they're getting karma. They're getting karma. They're getting that karma. It's a snack in Trinidad called kurma. We call it kumar. It's so good. It's like hard fried dough with sugar on it. And like it's crunchy when you bite it and it's so savory and sweet. Amazing. Kurma. Look it up. Kurma. I think Trinidad got the best snacks. The Caribbean, any Caribbean island, not just Trinidad and Tobago, right? Then I gotta represent my Trinbagonian people. Always have to represent my Trinbagonian people, right? But every island in the Caribbean have the best food that you would ever taste. You can go as far as Georgia. and you will get straight Caribbean food. New York, that's the Caribbean capital of America. Anybody that's from the Caribbean, you either go to New York or you go to Florida. But I'm telling you, we got the best food. That's why it's like the one thing, the only illusion is separation, right? That's my only disagreement that I have with Dan Calloway, right? Because he keeps saying that we're not the same, we're different, we're this and we're that. Bro, if we got this same pigmentation in our skin, we are literally the same person. We just been switched at birth. And the system is so good, right? What Cat Williams say? Anybody that gets into Hollywood, the one thing that you do is act like it never happened. So when they get on stage accepting their awards, I like to thank the devil. I like to thank Lucifer. When you watch the Passion of the Christ, when Jesus was crucified, who was screaming and laughing and bawling with his bald-headed ass in the fucking movie? Wasn't it Lucifer? Wasn't it the devil? So when they talk about that talk and they talk about that stuff and they start laughing, I take them very serious because ain't shit funny. And you ain't nothing to joke to me. I could find humor in shit, but when they talk about that stuff and they start laughing, I tell them to talk your shit in the fucking comments, nigga. You still gonna copy me. I'm still gonna influence your motherfucking daddy and your mama. The hell? Why you think they stopped talking about millennials? Because it's only once in every 1,000 years that we happen. Now they're talking about Gen Z. Gen Z barely even 20 something years old. And it's Generation X that's trying to fuck over Generation Y so that they don't have to give us credit for the world and the way that things are going right now. That's why. Why? They couldn't even call us Generation Y. They had to give us a whole name because it's like putting the truth out there. But as long as the truth is out there, now we can't talk nothing about it. So they call us millennials, and you know what millennia is, right? Millennia is 1,000 years. So every 1,000 years, the world has to go back into balance, right? It's been imbalanced for an extra 1,000 years. So we're 1,025 years late. That's why I've been doing this on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Bigo, Bebo, MySpace, every single platform, man. I've been talking about the word of the Most High, and I didn't even need to go to fucking church. And my grandmother's the reason why I've been doing that. She held my hand and walked. We was walking to church. I had my little Men in Black suit. I had that shit on for so long, it started to fit up here. It was so tight and small. I think I have a picture with me wearing it, and it's so small. I didn't want to take it off. I love that suit. I always wanted to wear my suit, walking with my granny, going to church to praise the Lord. Then we come over, we make some Sunday food. Oh man, it's crazy, right? I was not supposed to be this goody two shoes like I don't even think I'm a goody two. I think I'm very much balanced, but I wasn't supposed to be balanced. I was supposed to be imbalanced, right? Because right, if I'm happy and you're not happy, you're gonna talk shit, and you're gonna make sure you talk shit so loud that I hear you. But you're not talking shit, to disrupt whatever relationship that you have going on with your head witch, right? You're talking shit to the things that I care about, right? So I love my nephews. Y'all saw me every day. I was making a video. You saw my nephews in my fucking videos. I might not even be in the video, but I would take a video of my nephews sneaking it like, like a proud dad or whatever, and then I upload the video. Even when we went to Gatorland, I was excited that my dad took them to Gatorland. In the back of my head, I was like, damn, I never got to do none of this stuff, but at least my nephews get to enjoy it. At least my nephews get to enjoy time with their grandfather. So, that right there, I was like vicariously enjoying the time that I didn't get to enjoy with my father through my nephews. That's why I posted all those videos up there. That's why I was so happy. They was laughing. They was excited, all that. In my mind, I was having fun. And while I was there at the zoo, I was in deep, deep meditation and deep, deep prayer, right? Because I don't like zoos. Because all the animals and all the alligators in there, they looked like they were unhappy. They needed more space, right? Because this planet is a lot bigger than this world perceives it to be. So while I was there, I was having fun because my nephews were having fun, conversating with my father, watching them enjoy everything. We did everything that you could do there. We did it, right? Didn't skip nothing. Just like when I when I when I was going to Six Flags with my friend Toscano and his uncle, we even rode the teacups, bro. We rode every single ride in Six Flags. We got more than our money's worth because we rode El Toro 29 times in a row, front row, second row, third row. We didn't really get to the fourth or the fifth row because we was in the front of the line, and we got to Six Flags. If you ever go to any great um, any parks or anything like that, and you're taking your children or anything like that, go before it opens. You would love to go before it opens. Why? You don't have to wait an hour in a line to take a fucking 30-second ride. And then you got to go back in the line and wait another hour in the line. Man, before the park got packed, we rode El Toro 19 times before the park even got packed. And we was in the front row. So if you're going to the park, amusement park, or anything like that, go when it opens. Don't go because it's packed and all. You don't want to be early. You don't want to be the first. I want to be the first one there because I want to ride all those rides and have all the fun that I can have and take all the fucking videos that I could take all the pictures that I could take. And then when it start getting packed, boom, we already did everything. So we ain't got to be rushing to try to get on this ride now. We ain't got to be rushing to do that now because we already did it right when the park opened. And I'm gonna bring this story full circle. Let's whoever in the chat talking about I'm talking in circles. Let me bring this full circle. It's either you're early or you're late. You can never be on time for nothing. It's either you're early or you're late. Simple as that. And I've been early. Why? Because I've been telling my friends, yo, we should record all the shit that we're doing. We should record all the stuff that we're doing. So now I'm recording all the shit that I'm doing. I recorded so much behind the scenes. I haven't seen people talking about behind the scenes. Now it's a whole bunch of artists talking about behind the scenes, right? I got to influence you. Somebody got to do it first. I got to be the nigga that go over the fucking hill, get shot by all the Indians and come back and be like, yo, it's a lot of them niggas over there. So y'all got to be prepared. This is what you need to know. This is what you got to do. I gave y'all 5 fingers of life, and then I came back and gave you another 5 fingers of life. So I gave you 10 fingers of life while y'all had the 10 commandments, and I gave you that shit for free. And I still ain't asking nobody for nothing. All the videos that I took and I put on my Patreon, I'm uploading all of them for free. But I am going to put my album on Patreon. Well, it's already there. It's just scheduled. I don't talk about my plans no more until that shit is finished because niggas love asking what you got going on just so they could put some magic behind it and derail it or talk negative about you to other people. And while they talk negative about you to other people, you are not talking negative about them to other people or to nobody at all, right? So whatever perception people have of you, whatever perception people have of me, that's cool. so we're all meant to do cry because you feel some type of way about me, you want me to cry because you don't like me, you want me to don't like myself. You want me to not like myself because you don't like me. All your mother dirty stinking cunt. All your mother dirty stinking cunt and talk that fucking bullshit in the comments. You don't like me, so you want me to not like myself. Shit. The day that happened, I pull my pants down and bend over and call some other man daddy. Because I ain't not in none of them hypocrite thing. Why I doing is influencing the world. Let me bring this full circle. It's either you're early or you're late. If you're on time, you're already late. I never be on time for myself. I'm early for myself. I get up before the sun rise. I do my exercise before the sun come up. I do all the stuff that I have to do before. Before, I was posting everything that I was doing on Instagram, and everybody was just taking the ideas, getting paid for it, and this, that, and the third. And I was like, damn, a brother can't even get recognition. A brother can't even get a shout out to Trillsinatra, shout out to McLeish, because he's been talking about this stuff for so long. He's been posting all this stuff for so long, and nobody was talking about it. Nobody was posting about it. If there wasn't a motivational speaker standing on stage speaking in front of thousands of people on YouTube and not branching over on Instagram, not branching over on Facebook, I was taking their stuff and highlighting the people that they are, because those are the type of people that should be highlighted in the world. And all those people that was never like those people that was highlighted, that I was highlighting and I was seeing, they were shining their light and I was giving them their props and I was in their comments, giving them their respect, giving them their flowers before Drink Champs talking about giving people flowers, right? I was the one doing that. So now that the people that wasn't doing that before know that they want to do that now, and they want to act like they're all so holier than thou, them is the people that I have to say that them is liars. Them is the people I have to say that them is fraud. Because them know wanted to do that stuff. They know when to tie their shoelace when they were wearing their shoes and slipping off and slipping this and slipping that when they were trying to give them the truth and you were trying to give them the answers and they still didn't want to take the answers. They looked at you like you were stupid. They looked at me like I was mad. They looked at me like I was dumb. They looked at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. They said you on drugs, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Now look at the world. Now look at the world. Now look at the world. If I stopped what I was doing and I changed and comforted myself into all that bullshit and hypocrisy that everybody else was doing, I wouldn't be who I am now. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. All that fucking fuckery and hypocrisy that they do. And now if I comforted to that back then, the world would be the same, right? It would be everybody that's using this love and light and spiritual shit. The spiritual community would only be uh it would only be a major label situation. Right now, spirituality is an independent situation because we took it and we made sure we didn't let it go corporate. Why? Because I kept telling you, you have to shine light and you have to point the people out that's fucking lying and fucking misleading them and manipulating the people. I pointed out the people that's manipulating the people and talking shit about them motherfuckers that's manipulating the people and shining light on those motherfuckers that wasn't manipulating the people, that was actually motivating people to be themselves, motivating people the same way that I motivate people, the same way that I motivate myself, the same people that I need to listen to when I need some motivation, because they started with nothing. They didn't get funded. They didn't have somebody from the federal government say, here, you have a part-time and you have ties within this community, or you have ties within that community. They're all fucking related. It's a small industry with big influence because of the people that give them the power. But it's a small industry and everybody in there goes to the same cookout. They call the same number. They know the same cousins, they know the same brothers and sisters. It's just that the way that it was done, like what Dane Calloway was talking about, right? With eugenics. When they started the eugenics and the one drop rule, that's how you can get people that look like you and people that don't look like you, they could still be related too, because it's called dominant gene. DNA, RNA, genetics, 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 genetics. And if you don't study that, you won't be able to understand, overstand, understand, or comprehend anything that I've been saying. The people that understand, overstand, understand, and comprehend the stuff that I'm saying is because they know magic. They know the stuff about the occult. They know the stuff about all this shit that I've been teaching. That's how I told you. It's light and it's dark. The evil people know magic too. They're not gonna come with the devil horns and the shit talking about I'm a motherfucking bad guy. So listen to me because I'm a motherfucking bad guy. No, this is not Scarface. This is not Scarface. This is not something that's covertly and overtly trying to fool you or trying to show you what's actually going on. Because while Scarface was saying I'm the bad guy, there were actual bad guys that were portraying themselves to be good guys. And there were actual good guys that were portraying themselves to be bad guys. Man, you have to understand, it's not just duality. People aren't just using duality, right? They're using balance. And they're making you imbalance because whatever they serve, it needs that. It needs the scale to be tipped on that side, right? I serve the light. So it don't need to be a scale that's tipping on the light side. Light can have it balanced. That's why the sun goes down and then gives darkness its time, right? But if darkness had its way, it wouldn't be no sunshine. And that's why I gotta stay in the light. But for now, I gotta be in the dark because I am the light. And I've been the light in the dark because it's my station. That's why I tell people you don't understand the fucking objective. This is why I was stationed. I was stationed in the darkness to be the light, to bring the people out of the darkness. That's why I sing, carry a candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless and bring them home. That's what I've been doing. So talk your shit in the fucking comments because you're still gonna copy me and take my influence, right? Just because y'all not looking at me on YouTube doesn't mean I'm not posting on every other platform. And every other platform, you're able to look at something and it not count as a view. You're able to read something and it not count as a like. You're able to take something and it not count and it supposedly counts as it's yours as long as you post it and you remove the name and you put your name on there so it looks like it's yours. But anyone that knows the truth, they're gonna know the truth. And the Most High sees it too. The angels see it. My angels definitely see it. It's like when people think that they could negatively affect me, it's like my angels are standing right next to them, like, yeah, yeah. Like the Most High not sitting there watching all them witches in them circles, right? That's why I told y'all I seen that. I seen the burn. I seen the new earth come. I seen the destruction of the old. I seen all that stuff. You're not gonna believe it because I have to be crazy to you because you obviously don't see this yet. So you have to get told what's going to happen. You have to get foretold a prophecy in order for you to actually know that there's going to be a fucking prophecy. So if nobody says that this is what I prophesy, you're not going to look at nobody and say, I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. So I'm telling you, they're all getting destroyed. I saw it happen. Just like I told you about the mudslide, the tsunamis, and the fucking hurricanes, and that shit happened right after that. I'm going to continue to prophesy. And you know who's going to continue to believe me and take influence from me? The celebrities that's lying to y'all. You think they don't watch my shit? I did over 20,000 reels tagging motherfuckers for 5 years only. Uh, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, for 8 years. I've been tagging 20 people in my shit. You think they not looking at me? You think they're not looking at me? They might not be talking shit in the comments like y'all, but they looking and they influenced. So they're gonna use that shit. And they're gonna continue to be influenced because I does this shit and I don't take no motherfucking ideas from nobody. I comes with it. That's why so many bees surrounding me. My dad called me the beekeeper. Literally, it's about 15 bee nests surrounding me. So if a motherfucker want to walk up, they're gonna get stung up. You know niggas is scared of bees. If they not no little bees, they wasps. They not honeybees. They the motherfuckers that sting you, and then they sting you again, and then they sting you again. A wasp could kill you. Be careful. I might put a motherfucking nest right over the motherfucking top of the door, just for extra security, right? Because if you get 2 steps close to a wasp nest, you're getting stung. They're not warning you, and they don't care to warn you. I can't be on here too much longer. I got some stuff that I gotta do. I got some videos that I gotta edit, some stuff that I want to post up. So I'm gonna continue to influence the world, and I'm gonna continue to change the world by changing myself. I've been doing this, and I'm gonna continue to. And don't worry, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm on YouTube, not just for my subscribers, because not all of my subscribers are in here, obviously, but whoever whoever is supposed to get this message is gonna get this message. And they're gonna be able to get this message because I'm not for everybody. And I'm glad that I'm not for everybody. So the people that don't understand me, the people that choose not to understand, the people that don't understand me, can't understand me, and talking shit is not for you. So talk your shit, but keep it in the comments. The people that refuse to understand, but taking the motherfucking influence, they understand me and they get me. That's why they're not talking shit in the comments. They writing notes in their book so they can go up on their shit later and then upload a video in 2 days from now using the same lingo that I'm using, talking about the same stuff that I'm talking about, telling you about the fucking convergence. The only time you ever heard about a fucking convergence is on Netflix. You don't even know what the fuck a convergence is. That's why I tell you, everything, everywhere, all at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. And it's gonna be just like that. I love y'all.